Welcome to the CX Pod Europe from TTech.
So welcome to episode 1 of the CX Pod Europe, your customer experience podcast that provides thought leadership and executive insight on customer issues. My name is Neil Russell Smith, and today we're here to talk about 8 European CX trends for navigating the next stage of customer experience disruption. So as we kick off a fresh year, customer demands for simplicity, convenience, and personalization remain as pressing as ever. Meanwhile, CX technology trends are expanding and growing even more complex. With omnichannel services evolving to include more options, smarter speakers gaining wider adoption, and things like self-service being redefined, these are consequential times for executive leaders seeking to position their organizations to compete and thrive in what is a disruptive market. So let's take a look at the trends. So we've broken them into 2 parts, the first being great consumer expectations as we label them. So customers still want the same things. They want simplicity, convenience, and personalization, but the way in which these expectations are being met grows increasingly sophisticated. So trend 1, doing omnichannel the customer's way. A few years ago, tying together various channels to create one unified customer experience was considered disruptive. Today, it's a differentiator, offering omnichannel services that are tailored to customers' specific needs and preferences give a brand a competitive advantage. So here's our 2019 tip for Trend 1. Design omnichannel experiences around the needs and expectations of your target customers first to maximize the impact. Trend 2. So voice assistants aren't just getting started. So as more people welcome voice assistants into their home and their office, brands need to think about how they'll connect with their consumers in a way that's authentic but not intrusive. So our 2019 tip for Trend 2 is demonstrate to customers that you're prioritizing data privacy as part of the value delivered through voice interactions. Trend 3. Supporting an Internet of Things world. In an increasingly IoT world, artificially intelligent devices are beginning to act on behalf of human customers. 2019 tip for Trend 3. Think about how best to interact with devices and items that complete tasks on behalf of human customers. Trend 4. Balancing humanity and automation. Sensors, cameras, and algorithms are altering customer interactions with human staff. 2019 tip Trend 4. Frictionless service remains a key differentiator. So as traditional roles get automated, consider whether customers would value speaking with associates in their other roles, such as nutrition experts or insurance specialists, for nuanced situations. So moving into part 2, what's expected of businesses? So along with customer-facing trends, there are 4 back-office trends that are shaping future customer experiences. Trend 5. CX growing pains. Quick customer experience wins are beneficial in the short term, but a quick win culture is lethal. So 2019 tip for Trend 5. Customer experience is not a department. It has to be a way of thinking. Leaders can promote this notion with accountability systems that tie rewards and compensation to the customer experience. Trend 6. CEOs take their CX disruption reins. So at maturing companies, CEOs are increasingly taking responsibility for the customer experience digital initiatives. 2019 tip for Trend 6. By focusing on technology alone, even when it's flawlessly designed, can obscure the other organizational steps necessary for delivering value. Trend 7. The skill gap reaches critical levels. So ensuring employees have the necessary talent, knowledge, and mindset to drive transformation is key to building a disruptive business. 2019 tip for Trend 7. Hire candidates with the mindset and drive for continuous learning. Trend 8. Greater artificial intelligence integration. Growing demand for ubiquitous customer support makes artificial intelligence-powered assistance essential. 2019 tip Trend 8. Communicate to employees the importance of AI in their business and how expectations, required skill sets, and experiences will evolve. So in summary, stay ahead of the trends. Look at simplicity. Customers still demand that simplicity, that personalization and convenience. So execution and delivery methods must grow with them. You need to find a balance. So customer strategies that deliver short-term, marginal gains need to be balanced with long-term strategies. Be realistic. Realistic expectations about the duration and cost of a customer experience transformation are necessary for meaningful results. Prioritize. So to stay competitive, make the customer experience the strategic priority at the corporate level and hold your leaders accountable. Focus on the approach. So truly disruptive leaders approach service and experience as a revenue driver for their business and reinvest the cost savings into CX initiatives. So thanks for listening to the CX Pod Europe today. We'll be here again next month, so keep your eyes peeled for the next edition. And in the meantime, if you'd like to stay up to date with the most current news and trends in customer strategy, subscribe to our Customer Strategist Journal publication. It's available both in print and online. Simply visit tech.com/customer-strategist and subscribe today. So goodbye and thanks for listening. We hope to see you again for our next episode of CX Pod Europe by TTech.